What's going on, everybody? We're back at the Revival Works garage, and today we are going to be working on the old Mustang. Going to try and get it running right and just try and figure out what's going on with it, why it won't idle, all that good stuff. So just going to hop right into it. I think we're going to start off putting some fuel in it, because I know there's bad gas in the tank, so we're gonna drain that, put some fuel in it, and then we're gonna check spark plug gap. Probably gonna make sure all the wires are seated correctly on the spark plugs. Might have to make sure we're getting good spark, and then we're gonna try to adjust this old carburetor that's on the thing, because I think that needs to happen too. Maybe I can back it out of here and it can see sunlight for the first time in years. That would be pretty sweet. So yeah, let's get right into it. Like I said, we're gonna start off by trying to drain this fuel out of the tank. I don't even know if there's any in here, but I think I got the right size wrench now. There we go. That fits much better. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's been home for a while. Wow. That was tight. Ooh. Already I can tell you that that is some nasty gas. Smell it. There it goes. Oh wow, actually not much in there though. I'm gonna have to dig that plug out. Wow, that smells like paint thinner. Holy cow. It's coming out a nice yellow color. We've got spider webs everywhere. That tells you how long it's been sitting here. But look at the color of that fuel coming out of there. That is not good. She's been in there a couple of years, so trying to alleviate all those problems now. Ignore the exhaust. It is not hooked up. Currently open headers, but that's the next step, is to get that whole section to be hooked up to the headers. And I got another section just like this sitting up top above the car. All that I gotta do is weld the flanges on, and then it will bolt up to the headers, and that'll be set. So there's not much work to do there, which is nice. I'm gonna try and poke this screwdriver up in there and make sure there's not some sort of blockage keeping that from flowing. Oh yeah. Whoa. Wow. That was a good amount of buildup there. Look at the flow change. Holy crap. Oh, that stinks so bad. I wish I didn't have to do that. Wow. I got, looks like some rusty chunks of metal or dirt. No, that's just dirt. Dirt that settled in the bottom of that fuel tank. It's probably been in there for years. Now I gotta find this plug back. There it is. I don't want this pan to get too full and start overflowing. That wouldn't be a fun time. Yeah. We got the blockage cleared. It might have all just settled on the end of this drain plug here. Yeah, I think it did. And it just built up enough to where it wouldn't let anything come through. So we got that cleared. Starting to slow down a little bit. I hope it quits soon, because the pan's getting pretty full. Alright, This has slowed down tremendously. There's really not much more in the tank, so I'm gonna put this plug back in and we'll tighten her up and put some new fuel in it. I don't know if it needs to be as tight as it was before, but I don't want it to leak at the same time. So there it is. And we got at least a gallon of nasty old paint thinner smelling fuel out of there. So I'll go get this dumped out, and then we will stick some nice fresh stuff I just got today in it. Alright, so I only got a few gallons of gas to put in this thing, but it's a lot better than that other stuff, I can tell you that much right now. See if I can do this one-handed. Get you guys the money shot. Oh yeah. So I have to hold the gas can like this, because if I hold it regular, I end up with puddles on the floor. Because the nozzle leaks has to be at such a weird angle going into the back of the Mustang here. So I just gotta hold it nice and strange. Put this cap back on. Nice. I love that cap so much. So I think the next thing that we're gonna check on this is our spark plug gap. I've read online, but I'm not sure exactly what I should set it at. I think I'm gonna shoot for 35 thousandths. So we'll get all those plugs out and get them checked. See what the rest of them look like, and then we'll check the gap. That one's just as black as the first one, so they're probably all gonna be that dark. That's sooted up. Oh, they're not far off. Look like they're at 40. So that's not bad. We can knock them down a size, and we'll have them right at that 035. So I'm gonna go gap this side, and then we'll do the same with the other side. All right, so we got the plugs on this side. We're gonna stick these back in their homes, and hopefully they won't have to be pulled out for a good amount of time. Hopefully it doesn't give us any more trouble. Ooh, might have had a problem child here. That metal conductor was up there pretty far in the boot. There we go. Get that back down to its home. Get that nice satisfying click. There we go. One more to check out. That one doesn't look like it would have been an issue. Got the click. Slide her back on. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next side. And then we got to stick a battery back in it because the battery out of this car gets taken for all our other shop activities because this thing doesn't run and drive, obviously. So we'll get this knocked out pretty quick. Show you guys how soot covered these are as well. Yeah, nice and black. That carburetor definitely needs some adjustment. Like I said, these haven't been, the car hasn't been heat cycled because when it starts up, it just dies right away. So we're gonna try and change that today, but I think this is a good step in the right direction. Getting these plugs gapped, getting some good fuel in it. We're gonna reset the carburetor adjustments and try and start fresh on that because I haven't really messed with it and I don't know what that carburetor was on before. So yeah, we'll get these gapped and then we'll be right back. All right, so we got all these guys gapped and we're gonna toss them back in. This is what I'm working with here, guys. You can see there is no room between that socket and the header. All right, so I got a battery charger hooked up to this very dead battery. Off camera, I went ahead and took the air cleaner off, finished up getting the spark plug wires checked and the spark plugs back in. I did find that our cylinder 8 plug wire up on the distributor cap had pulled itself back toward the spark plug a little bit, so it wasn't seated all the way in the cap. I'm gonna reset the adjustments on the carburetor. So there's just a couple set screws on here. I'm gonna turn those in until they stop and then turn them one turn out, and that'll be a good baseline just to see where we're at. Go juice now. Ready. Needs to warm up. Exhaust.
That's probably the first time the exhaust been hot enough to burn anything off of it.